Money FM 89.3, best of weekends.
The search for COVID-19 testing that's fast, that's portable, that's easy to take, accurate, reliable, all of that has come to the fore here in Singapore this past week. A local company called Cell ID has come up with a portable genetic testing kit. It is for COVID-19. It is amazing. I want to bring on right now the CEO of Cell ID to tell us all about it. His name is Xander Sim. Xander, good morning. Welcome to Money FM.
Good morning, Glenn.
How you doing?
Morning.
How you doing today?
I'm good. This is my last day of my quarantine.
Oh.
Stay home.
Good for you. Well, your last day of stay home. That makes this story even that much more important, Xander. This idea of great testing and fast and accurate testing. And at Cell ID, you've come up with a very interesting way to do that. And you just announced it in the last couple of weeks. Yeah. This really is a game changer, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I mean, given the current pandemics, and the WHO is actually promoting, testing. So every nation is trying to do more testing, and I think our technology came just on time, and we can provide mass testing in a very mass scalable and affordable test to all the areas or region that require such a mass testing exercise.
Yeah, and Xander, we of course we're hearing more about the vaccines being ready, and they're going to start to be out in the world probably this month sometime. But that does not mean that we are done with testing, because first of all, it's going to be a number of months before many people, including probably many of us here, get the actual vaccine itself. So testing is going to be important for quite a while to come, will it not?
Yes, even though vaccine is coming out soon, I think before it mass vaccinates the entire world, I think testing is still the key. And in fact, after the vaccine is everybody is vaccinated, I think you will probably become a norm. Then you will probably need a COVID passport, COVID-free passport, where you ensure that you are safe and free of COVID before you can join any crowds.
Yeah, we're talking with Xander Sim, the CEO of Cell ID, a Singaporean company, a med tech company that has developed a new portable genetic test kit for COVID-19. It's called the Quiz Biochip. It is a palm-sized unit, right, Xander, that connects to your laptop to actually get the results. Do you still have the example with you? You've got the dongle that plugs into the laptop, into the USB, and then also the biochip. Can you show those to us?
Oh, yes.
So easy. It's right there, right behind you.
Yes. So basically, this is how it looks like. This is a dongle. We have a biochip. Mm-hmm. Basically, this is how the chip looks like. And you have 2 ports.
Okay. Yeah. And so how does it work exactly? You plug the dongle into the laptop, and then how do you get the sample that you put into the biochip? Because that's where the sample goes, right?
Yes. It's pretty simple. You just need to get either the nasal swab or the saliva, and you drop into the solutions, and you just pipette the solution, and you just need to drop into either of these ports. Then after that, you just plug into this dongle. Yeah. And you just plug the dongle into the computer or laptop, and that's it. And you can start the test anytime, anywhere. And it connects with
there's an app or a computer program in there, right, that will then analyze it.
So the app is actually running on the laptop. Yeah. So it's pretty simple. Yeah.
So this the biochip, as you call it, it has a space for 2 samples at a time, right? So you can do 2 tests at a time. Is that correct?
Yes. So the uniqueness of this biochip is there's 2 chambers. You can test either 2 different patient sample, or you can test same patients but different type of sample. For instance, nasal swab and saliva. Mm-hmm. So and it can run independently.
All right. So everybody wants to know several things. One, how long does it take to get the result?
Okay, the result can be as fast as 5 minutes to between 60 minutes for a negative.
And when you're doing that, how sure can they be that it's accurate? What's your accuracy rate?
Yeah, so the in terms of sensitivity is between 97 to 100%, and specificity is 100%.
Wow. So this, you're guaranteed to know pretty much, right? If you are positive or negative after you take this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And one would assume that this costs a lot of money, right? I mean, it's fast, it's portable, it's easy. How much is the cost for this?
No, it's definitely very affordable.
Yeah. So how much is it going to set me back?
That's going to depend on the service provider, not me.
Yeah. But I mean, individually, it's not going to be like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right?
No. I'm very sure because the technology itself originated during before the COVID is to design a molecular test device that is can be affordable for the mid and low income countries. Get the molecular diagnostic done outside a traditional lab. So with that intention, I'm very sure we can provide a very affordable device that even with this COVID testing.
We're talking with Xander Sim, the CEO of Cell ID, a Singaporean-based company that has now developed a single-use, two-chamber COVID-19 test that you plugs into your laptop, and between 5 minutes and 60 minutes, you have a 100% or near 100% answer on whether or not you're COVID positive. Now, the testing for this, everybody wants to know, okay, so you've done the test, you say it's very accurate. How do you know? What was your testing like to get your results to make sure that this would be a really, really good option for people and that it would be accurate?
Yes, in all diagnostic devices, you have to do a validations. Okay, so before you can actually put the product into the market, and we have done all the validation with market available, creditable, certified test kit for COVID, and we do the comparison of testing, and all our results so far are concurrent with all these creditable test kit in the market.
Yep. Xander, how is this different from, for example, the nasal swab that some of us have had to do? I took one of the cruises a few weeks ago, and I had to do a nasal swab before I could get on the ship, and it had to be negative. How is your test differ from that kind of a test?
Okay, currently the PCR test, there's a couple of methods collecting samples, and the most common one is nasal swab.
Yeah.
So for our system quiz PCR Biochip, we also able to process nasal swab sample. On top of that, we also develop a saliva sample test with the technology of no extraction. So that remove the uncomfortable for taking nasal swab. So it's very easily collected for saliva. So and that's this kind of test will be good for places like mass testing require time is the constraint. So things like like what you mentioned in the cruise ships, this before you embark or disembark.
Right.
So
Xander, when will it be available? Is it available now? When can people start using it? And where do you think it will be used?
First of all, this technology is good to, as I mentioned, to deploy in area that you require mass testing and in the fastest possible speed. So places like what Justin was mentioning in the cruise ships, in the border controls, offices, or even mass testing for factory workers, event hall, mass meeting, or even in a void tank, if you need to do a testing. So currently, the production is ready, and our priority is to get our device certified. And once you obtain the certification, you'll be able to available in the market.
Who are you waiting for to certify it? Is it okay in Singapore or the U.S. or any place right now to use?
We have submitted to all the major certification bodies, so FDA, EUA, CE, and of course, as a Singapore company, we also would like to obtain the HSA certifications.
Yeah, but it's not ready yet. You're still waiting for them to.
No. So we are still waiting for the result.
Yeah, Xander, it's very exciting technology. It sounds like once it's approved, it will be you'll be able to get it out pretty quickly, right?
Yes. So as I mentioned, production is ready, and our in-stock capacity is about 8 million chips a month, which is about 16 million tests per month.
Wow, fantastic. Well, Xander, thank you very much for breaking down this exciting development, a Singapore startup story that is very exciting indeed. Cell ID is the name of the company. The Quiz PCR Biochip, a new portable, fast COVID-19 test. Thanks for being with us today on Money FM, Xander.
Thank you for having me here.